Welcome everyone to Making a Way with Peaslee. My name is Jennifer Summers and I'm privileged to be the director here at Peaslee Neighborhood Center alongside a phenomenal team of folks who work every day on education and community building in our city. Peaslee's work as a community education hub is possible thanks to the time, care, and commitment of educators, children and youth, parents and grandparents, and a variety of people who build and sustain a community of interdependence, learning, creativity, and justice seeking. For this year's event, Peaslee's thrilled to focus our time together to celebrate individuals and community groups who over the past year and a half, in the midst of a global pandemic, have made a way out of no way to make care and education possible for families. We are inspired by these educators as essential workers who step up every day to ensure that our families are cared for and educated. We are also grateful for the many local organizations, businesses, community partners, and volunteers who bring their gifts to our mission and our community. The community awards given this evening were designed and created by Chris Heckman, an amazing local artist and faithful Peaslee board member. This special event would not be possible without the kind and generous support of our leading sponsor, the Sisters of Charity of Cincinnati, our engaging sponsors, Christ Church Cathedral and the Iron Workers Local 44, our supporting sponsors, 3CDC, the Franciscan Friars, First Financial Bank, the Over the Rhine Marianists, Parking Lot Management of Cincinnati, and Perfection Group. And finally, our participating sponsors, the Cincinnati Development Fund, H&A Market, KDHK Insurance, and the Over the Rhine Community Council. We are so proud and excited to share with you the life-giving community education work of Peaslee, our community, dedicated staff, and coalition partners. We are grateful for the support you bring to Peaslee in all ways. Thanks so much.
Hi everyone, Jen Ahrens here, and I want to tell you a little bit about our board raffle items. Every year, Peaslee's incredible board members give a series of items to be raffled off for this event, and we hope that as you browse them and buy some chances to win these cool items, you learn a little bit about our board members as you do it. Here's the important stuff. Raffle tickets are only $1, and you can buy them and use them by accessing the link that we are putting in the chat right now. Here, I'm just going to highlight a few items, but you can check out the rest of them in the descriptions and the photos using that link. So first up is Chris Heckman. His items this year are sort of a nod to Peaslee's music programming. He's got this incredible decorative mirror that he made himself by laser engraving this wood to look like Music Hall's rose window. With that is this plush collectible Joe from the Pixar movie Soul, which I'm super excited about that pairing. Bonnie Neumeyer's item is this basket that is intended to nurture your soul while you're doing justice seeking over the long haul. It's got these incredible authors, activist authors, candles, handmade crocheted items, a journal. It's like got lavender in it. It smells like peace and justice. It's incredible. And then Amy Houghton's item is also her own artwork, her original photograph of this majestic great blue heron at a retreat that she scouted and snuck up on and has some beautiful symbolic meaning. And then in addition to the board items this year, there are also a few staff baskets that we put together with books showing you what people are reading around Peaslee. There's one for adults, there's one for young kids. I'm going to show you a real sneak peek at the young adults, so our Agents of Change. We're reading some of these young adult novels. They all touch on really amazing justice topics with a variety of focuses, but really cool books in there. All right, stuff you should know. The raffle will be open until 11:30 p.m. on Saturday, and all the winners are going to get announced on Monday. And also, while you're in there on that link, check it out. If you'd like a Peaslee purple t-shirt to keep for yourself, they are available for $15 on the website using that same link. Thanks very much for taking the time to browse the items, and good luck winning something out of the pile.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for joining us today, especially as we are able to honor for Peaslee's annual event two Peaslee family staples, Miss Marilyn Anderson and Mr. Larry Fogel. And we are so excited to just honor them and the essential work that they've been doing not only throughout the pandemic, but the essential work that they do every day for Peaslee. And so first up, we will honor Mr. Larry Fogel. So hold on. I'm going to read my thing, and then I'll come to you. So for the last 10 years, Mr. Larry Fogel has served as the Master of Custodial Arts of our building here at Peaslee Neighborhood Center. Yet, Mr. Larry's touch has extended far beyond caring for the physical needs of Peaslee's building. Mr. Larry takes great pride in being a part of Peaslee's family, and he beams this pride in every task he undertakes, whether that task is seen or unseen. Each and every day, Mr. Larry brings a level of intentionality and care to his work in our building that emulates the intentionality and care he puts into his relationships with every person that enters through Peaslee's doors. From toddlers in the Early Learning Center to first-time visitors to our space, Mr. Larry makes it his priority to ensure that Peaslee feels like a safe haven to all. Mr. Larry is a beloved elder who imparts wisdom and knowledge in a way that so clearly flows from a place of joy and gratitude that he personally holds in his heart. Mr. Larry is one of the integral parts of the heart and the soul of Peaslee Neighborhood Center, and our gratitude and appreciation to him is endless. Mr. Larry, we are overjoyed to recognize all of the hard work you've given to our building and to our community over the last 10 years of service, and consider ourselves blessed to be able to honor the immense gift that you are to each and every one of us. Mr. Larry. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, you know, I mean, there's not a lot I can say. The tears is there, but they're in my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's my cheerleader over there in the end. But anyway, to receive this award is a great honor and a pleasure and most definitely a great opportunity. To know that Peaslee cares that much for me, to give me an award like this. And I'm going to cherish this as long as I live, because this is the heart that I come from, Peaslee. And with that, I just love everybody. So thank you very much.
So happy to be here today with all of you all on this beautiful fall day, with the Peaslee Peace Tree looking over all of us. And today our Peaslee family is joined together here today to honor Miss Marilyn Anderson and the unsung community care work that she does each day in this space that we're in. As kids, we look up to mothers and fathers and aunties and grandmothers and neighbors and teachers to love us, to help us love ourselves, and to show us how to love others. The work of caregiving, nurturing, and loving is essential in every aspect of our lives, but it's rarely seen, honored, and respected as it should be. We count on caregivers to always be there for us, and so today we're gathering together at a place saved by determination, commitment, and love to honor you, Miss Marilyn, who has made a lifetime commitment to nurturing and seeing, truly seeing, every person, child, or adult who you encounter. Your life's work is in raising children and loving adults, and each day for over 21 years, you've risen to meet each morning and brought it here to Peaslee with your energy, your love, your humor, your honesty, and your wisdom. Ms. Marilyn was the first employee of Peaslee's Early Learning Center here. And even though she could have retired and kicked up her feet, she has stayed on with Learn and Grow, continuing to serve kids and the rest of our community each day. She has watched generations of feet take their first steps, say their first words, and tell their first jokes. The love that you have built has led many of those feet back here with their own kids to carry on that love in our community. Ms. Marilyn, you remember us all whenever we come back. Showing up consistently and bringing this presence of love and care cannot always be easy, but each day you do it, and you teach us all how to make change in the world, starting with those that are closest to us. Ms. Marilyn does not leave this building each day until everyone around her is well fed, well loved, and truly seen. We love you, Ms. Marilyn. We're so blessed to come back to work with you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Anderson. I've been working here 21 years. I enjoy it. I think the people enjoy me. Yeah. And I feel real good because this is a center to help kids grow. And we all, as a teacher, we try to help them grow. So I want everybody here to be reminded that we are all adults and little ones are kids. So when you see them in the hall, hey, if you don't say hey, they're going to say hey to you. And I want to thank you all for letting me be a part of this, and I enjoy being here. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for being here to celebrate this exciting occasion. My name is Megan and I'm the Program Outreach Coordinator at Peaslee Neighborhood Center. Every year, Peaslee recognizes the hard work of a local organization and their collective dedication to making a real impact on the lives of our community. And I could not be more excited to give this Community Changemaker Award to the Collaborate and Care crew of Rothenburg Preparatory Academy. To put it lightly, the school years of 2020 and 2021 have been totally insane. Teachers and school staff have had to shift and rearrange their whole way of working over and over under strange and often scary circumstances. The pressures have been great and the stakes have been high. In these times of great uncertainty and worry, in the midst of all the chaos, it was right here on this sidewalk, right outside Rothenburg, that I bared witness to something truly life-giving and beautiful. The Collaborate and Care crew is a small but mighty group of women, essential workers, food service staff, teachers, and school coordinators that have shown us through their tireless efforts and their undying commitment to their students' lives, both in and outside of school, the true meaning of community care. When our schools were shut down, it was Miss Michelle Bunton, Miss Classy Roberts, and Miss Ronisha Thomas that were here every week making sure their students were fed nutritious meals, distributing breakfasts and lunches for each and every one. When our kids had to stay home for virtual schooling, it was Miss Shirley Stevens and Miss Latasha Kimbrough, Miss Alicia Ferguson, and Miss Crystal Alston who pulled their knowledge of and access to community resources with their savvy and resourceful ways, made sure their students' education could continue at home. Because of them, students got their homework and activity books, educational materials, school supplies, art supplies, culturally relevant and empowering children books, and beyond. Miss Alicia Ferguson and Miss Crystal Alston stepped up, jumped in, helped out wherever they were needed, from passing out family meals from La Soup to distributing shampoo and socks and diapers for mothers with newborns. They went above and beyond and made sure their students' families were being cared for in all ways. This group of incredible essential workers did all of this work with the fundamental understanding that every single child that walks through these doors matters. Care work is hard. It's never ending and so often unnoticed and underappreciated. Today, we want you all to know we see you, we honor the work that you do. Care work is not always glamorous, but this group of women make it look good. I speak from the bottom of my heart, And I know I speak for everyone at Peaslee when I say this. In this crazy, unpredictable world we are living in, you have shown us what it means to truly show up for one another, to tap into the power of collective collaboration, and to truly care for each other. Miss Michelle Bunton, Miss Classy Roberts, Miss Renisha Thomas, Miss Crystal Alston, Miss Shirley Stevens, Miss Alicia Ferguson, and Miss Latasha Kimbrough, thank you so much for all that you do. We love you, and congratulations, Changemakers of Cincinnati.
That is wonderful. I love this. Yes. I knew I should have got my nails done. I want my nails back.
Well, I'm Latasha, and I am the resource coordinator for Rothenberg, and I just want to thank everyone that you can see around me in our community for coming out and supporting us. I want to thank everyone for giving us donations to give to the community, and it was just an awesome experience to see everyone band together, to have the help of Peaslee, to have Free Store Food Bank, to have La Soup, to have people who just saw us outside like, well, what do you need? We'll bring something back. So I think OTR has a beautiful community, even surrounding, and I'm so grateful and humbled to have this award. This means a lot. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Alicia Ferguson, and I am very grateful to be able to have this opportunity to accept this award on behalf of everyone who came out this summer and supported Rothenberg and supported us. The long days and the hot sun beaming down on us, but we refused to give up because we knew that the kids needed us. And I accept this award not just for me, but for everybody who came out and supported us this summer.
Yes. And I'm Crystal Alston, and my journey just started with just one day helping Latasha. And it ended up being the whole summer. So I really appreciate her just saying, sis, can you come and help me out and just help me stuff these bags? And I, just being out here, just became in love with OTR and the people that's been here. I got to know a lot of the community, people that live in the community. I got to know all the students. I teach the older grades, and I got to learn a lot about the younger students here. So I really appreciate you guys giving me this award, and I look forward to doing more community service.
My name is Shirley Stevens, and I'm representing Imani Family Center. And we've been a partner with Rothenberg for a very long time, and we just consider it an honor to work with all the partners that are here to support our families during the COVID. It was marvelous, all the resources that we were able to gather and share with the families, and we're just grateful that we were here to serve them and that their needs were met through our operation.
No.
Anybody else?
That's it.
We have a delivery behind us.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
With the same with the lead agency.
Come on, Cisco. You see us on TV.
I couldn't wait to get. Did they tell you?
In July of 2020, we were heartbroken when our piano teacher, Atara Jablonski, lovingly known here as Mrs. J, passed away at age 92. Mrs. J began teaching at Peaslee in 2014, and she brought so much to the piano program during her time with us. Our former piano program coordinator, Angela Pancella, shared about Atara. It was clear from the moment I met her, she was extraordinarily passionate about teaching. Her family had emigrated from Israel in 1929 when she was 2 years old and lived in New York City in the time of the Depression. Growing up, she had access to music lessons because of a settlement house in the Bronx, where she attended her first group piano lesson for only a nickel. Peaslee reminded her of the settlement house, and she saw teaching at Peaslee as an opportunity to pay it forward. Mrs. J was a born storyteller, which was just another reason she fit in perfectly at Peaslee. Mrs. J lived as though every day, every moment was cause for celebration. Her birthday was in November, and toward the end of May, she would bring in a cake and say, "When you get to be as old as I am, you've got to celebrate the half birthdays too." She also brought apples and honey to Peaslee to share the Rosh Hashanah tradition with us. We are so grateful for the time and talent Atara shared with Peaslee. With her thoughtful encouragement to her students and beautiful musicianship, she fostered a love of music in each of them too. Over the past year, we have seen, to no one's surprise, that Atara was also very special to many others beyond Peaslee's walls, as nearly $3,000 in donations have been directed to us in her memory. With these funds, we have established Mrs. J's Music Library so that we can lend music books and other materials to students, in addition to offering scholarships to cover tuition for lessons. It is truly a blessing to have had such a beautiful and special person touch our lives, and Mrs. J is dearly missed by her students, their families, and all of us who had the privilege of working with her.
Hello, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Burnside. I'm here to speak for Peaslee. And I appreciate being here to talk to y'all about donation. Make a way with Peaslee. I've been here a long time for Peaslee. I met a lady named Miss Dorothy. She the one got me at Peaslee, and I'm so glad she did. I am a mentor for Miami University, and my grandchildren have been through Peaslee program called Age of Changes. That program helped my grandchildren very much. That's why I'm here standing in front of you and ask y'all, please help us. Donate what you can. I know it's hard this year, but I'm asking you from my heart to help us and keep our doors open. When you walk in this door, you're gonna feel welcome. You know this is a place that you could come and talk to anybody. If you really wanna know about Peaslee, our doors is open all time and you could come and check it out. Thank y'all very much. And come back again next year.
We hope you'll check out our campaign page. We're sharing a link in the chat now to see some of the ways your gifts help Peaslee's mission. This campaign will be open a few more weeks, and we hope you'll share it far and wide to help us reach our goal. Remember that even when the campaign has ended, you and the people you know can always make a one-time or recurring monthly donation from Peaslee's main website, also shared in the chat now. These beautiful people and programs that you've celebrated with us tonight, Peaslee is that and so much more. It's a special place that feels like home, and it's held together by people like you who believe in the power of persistence, creativity, and collective action in the midst of a chaotic world. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us tonight.